Tonight, a new app gets answers from your friends, Yahoo gets contextual, and what the heck is a Framily plan? Tech News Tonight is next.
This is Twit.
This is Tech News Tonight, Beta 2 for January 7th, 2014. This episode of Tech News Tonight is brought to you by iFixit. iFixit makes repairs easy with all the guides, parts, and tools you'll need. For $10 off your purchase of $50 or more, go to ifixit.com/twit and enter the code TN2 at checkout. I'm Mike Elgin. Let's get right to the tech feed. Twitter co-founder Biz Stone today launched a mobile and social search app called Jelly. To use Jelly, you connect your existing Facebook and Twitter account from the iOS or Android Jelly app. When you have a question, you can send it to your social groups from the app in the form of a text message or a photo. Answers come flowing back in like a Twitter feed, and if your family and friends don't know the answer, the query can be sent out to a broader circle of your friends' friends. Jelly competes with the question and answer website Quora. Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer announced today at CES the acquisition of an app startup called Aviate. The app is already popular among Android users. When you install it, Aviate takes over and becomes the main default view on the phone. It then uses sensors in your phone to know your context and changes the view and the available icons accordingly. For example, it shows you one thing first thing in the morning, another while you're at work, and yet another when you're in a car. It also suggests apps and offers content after learning more about you. Mayer suggested that, among other things, Aviate could help deliver Yahoo content more intelligently. She also unveiled new Yahoo content sites, including a Yahoo Tech and a Yahoo Food site, both online now and also coming soon, no doubt, to an Android phone near you. Sprint plans to introduce a new Framily plan January 10th. It's like a family plan, but for up to 10 friends. The plan starts at $55 per month for a single person, which is reduced by $5 with each additional friend added. With 7 or more friends, it costs only $25 per month per user, and each person is billed separately. Current customers on contract with regular Sprint plans can move to the Framily plan if they pay a $15 per month fee until their contract is over. The plan does not include a contract, and it's for unlocked phones only. And coming up, look ma, no hands, BMW self-driving car. Yeah, it drifts. And next is Father Robert, and live from CES. This episode of Tech News Tonight is brought to you by iFixit, makers of the ProTech Toolkit. The ProTech Toolkit contains 70 tools to help you with almost any repair or project. It includes iFixit's 54-bit driver kit with standard specialty and security bits. It also includes ESD-safe precision tweezers, an anti-static wrist strap, and an opening tools to get you inside any phone, notebook, tablet, or game console. Lightweight, compact, and durable, it's the gold standard for electronics work, from garage hackers to the CIA and FBI, but more importantly, iFixit's unique tools are used in service departments everywhere. Backed by a 1-year warranty, the ProTech Toolkit is only $64.95. With iFixit, you can fix it yourself. Visit ifixit.com/twit for step-by-step guides, repair parts, and all the tools you'll need. Enter the code TN2 at checkout to save $10 off any purchase of $50 or more. That's ifixit.com/twit. And now, Father Robert Ballecer joins us live from the Broadcast Center at CES.
That's right. I'm here smack dab in the middle of the International CES, somewhere in the press room between the North and South halls. And I got to say, it's a different kind of CES. Gone are the days where the halls are filled with nothing but batteries and iPhone, iPad cases. We're actually seeing some interesting products, even if some people may not like what those products are.
All right, so what's the coolest thing you've seen?
Absolutely, the coolest thing has to be Samsung. I know 3D TV is dead, right? We all know 3D TV is dead. But we saw a 3D TV while filming Scott Wilkinson segments in the North Hall from Samsung, a glassless 3D TV that, in the words of my producer Carsten Bondi, freaked me the heck out. It was that good. It was that kind of imaging, that kind of clarity, that kind of no-brain 3D that he didn't think was actually possible.
So what are the biggest trends you're seeing? I'm seeing a lot of wearable devices and a lot of gadgets. What are the biggest trends you're seeing?
Well, yeah, wearable devices are definitely a trend, but it's too much of a kludge right now. I don't really know who's in the front, who's doing what, or what's coming ahead. A few trends that we did see is there are a lot of e-cigarette manufacturers here, including a few who kind of get it. They understand that the idea behind their product is to wean people off of really bad actual cigarettes. The other trend, and I think this is the stealth trend that we're seeing here at CES, are vendors, manufacturers, and the CEA itself understanding the importance of amateur content creators. There are so many companies like MXL that makes this little rig so that I can broadcast or film from my cell phone, to Shure, to Sennheiser, and some of the big guys that are actually making gear that's focused at the person with a small budget who is making using a 1 or 2 man operation to capture CES. And even this room that we're in right here, this is a room created by the CEA to help us broadcast Skype back to the studio. So obviously they get it.
Yeah, it's a good connection. I know that a lot of companies are trying to convince us that the wearable revolution is really here this time. How are you feeling about wearables?
Wearables are cool. What we need is we need a standard. Right now, it feels like the very early days of the home automation trend, which is very cool devices, but since the devices from different vendors couldn't talk to the gear from other vendors, they were kind of useless. What good is it to have a doorbell from one vendor, a temperature sensor from another vendor, and a door lock from a third vendor if they don't talk to each other? We're seeing the same thing in wearable technology. Some very cool devices out there, but unless they learn to share their data and connect to the same devices, they're just a lot of cool devices and not actually a trend.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Robert. Stay safe over there and keep your eyes open.
We'll bring you back some Confunk.
Thank you. All right, wow. Well, talk about the ultimate driving machine. BMW's version of a driverless car can drive at high speed around slalom cones and do laps on a track and even drift around corners. The company created 2 versions, a 2 Series Coupe you're seeing here and a 6 Series Grand Coupe. Each car utilizes a LiDAR system, 360-degree radar, ultrasonic sensors, and cameras to drive anonymously. And I want one. Well, that's it for this edition of Tech News Tonight. Our next newscast is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific. My name is Mike Elgin. Good night.
Bandwidth is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com.